Hey
All right.
guys, it's Uzi. This is my first non-VR video. Bit ironic, because I am with Wigwam.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Wigwam.
Yes, he is Wigwam. Just so they know you are really Wigwam and not, like, multiple voice clips edited together. Say something Wigwam has never said in a video.
Bone Lab is not back.
Good. Now we know it's definitely Wigwam. And also, I'll send you the video afterwards, and you can maybe leave a comment under there just to further prove it's you.
Sure. I'm
Anyways,
Wigwam, guys. Believe me.
I have got a list of questions for my good friend Wigwam here. Just kidding, we're not good friends. I don't know him that well, that's why I'm doing this.
We're good friends. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, we're good friends. Nice. First of all, this isn't even on my list, but I just noticed it. Is that little fleshy guy your profile's holding? Is that the one from the Deep 2?
That is loser from the Deep 2. Yeah, the little
Yeah.
witchetty guy.
Yeah. So, my first question for you, Wigwam. What's your favourite video you've made?
Okay, that is easy. That has to be the Bone Lab iceberg because that is like my ultimate video ever. I haven't done anything to that quality, and also the fact that I got all of my like inspirations to like collab with me on that video just makes it like so special to me.
Nice. Okay, next we got, what's your top 5 favourite mods? Not including any of the mods
Ooh.
that have to do with you. Except for maybe,
Oh, okay.
except for possibly the construct, because that's barely to do with you. It's just a recolor, really.
All right. Off the top of my head, this is really difficult because there's too many good mods, but I don't think these are in any particular order because ordering them would be a nightmare. But it's got to be probably the construct pack because just the weapons and advertising that are so fun.
Mhm.
Then the Deep 2 is definitely up there now, so that's 2 because that campaign is amazing.
Mhm.
God, I'm trying to rack my brain. I really like the pool rooms map. I honestly haven't played it as much as I should have,
Mhm.
but it's up there to be one of the best. And then, image board. I love the camera and the image board. That is such a good mod.
It's probably good for taking selfies with you if you're in a fusion lobby.
Yeah, someone did that today with me. That was quite funny.
Yeah.
And then my 5th has got to be the explosive pack by Babacorp because the fun of that is just endless.
The miscellaneous explosives.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Future me, bring up an image of this short, but like, I had a short where I used the nuke from that mod in, like, just a nuke furries, because I thought it would be funny. I thought people would find that funny. I don't hate.
Yeah, the burnout community loves that.
I don't hate furries. I know the Bone Lab community, most of it does. So I thought that I would probably get a few views. And it did. It got 800, which is quite a lot to my standards.
Good job.
My most viewed is 3,000. It's just Russian roulette with Ford, but I managed to get it right after Squid Game 2 released, so it was riding the wave of Russian roulette popularity.
Oh yeah, yeah, that definitely was a big trend then. A lot of people have done that in Bone Lab because it was like a little trend.
Yeah, with like the salesman. Anyways, third question. Also, sorry about this. I know there was originally going to be 15, but I thought of 3 more good ones, so there's 18 questions now.
That's fine.
Okay. And besides, I may just like edit a few out, depending on if I don't think they sound good or not. Because,
Sure.
like, someone in your fan server actually mentioned this. It's better to do all the questions and take the worst ones out, because I can't just go back and ask the questions afterwards.
True.
Anyways, I got Who is the best modder in your opinion?
Oh god. I think it might have to be. I've got too many like good friends, which are just some of the best. So it's hard to pick a favorite. Like I don't think this doesn't count as a favorite. I love every modder because they're amazing. But I think RexMech makes the most awesome stuff.
Okay. I got a different
I'd have to say
opinion
Rex.
to you in that aspect. I think Silicon is the best because they somehow make code mods into not code mods.
Oh yeah, they're a new face, and they're
Yeah.
making some really crazy stuff since they appeared.
Yeah.
It's been very impressive.
I mean, there's just one thing they made. We're not going to talk about that, but I think you can guess what that is.
The Ultra Kill avatar.
No, something a lot more that has 4 letters and is in a very, very bad part of the mod.io page.
I don't think I've seen that, so I'm happy.
Just to say you have to be 18 to access this mod.
Okay, and how exactly have you seen it?
I thought you had to have mature content on to get gibbable guys, and then I realised I was wrong.
Oh.
So then I turned it off right after I found that out. So, because I was just like, yeah, nah, I've had enough of these NSFW avatars showing up on my page. If I don't need this to get gibbable guys, I'm turning it off.
Yeah, that place is forbidden. The
Yeah.
NSFW mod.
Show mature content. That is the #1 restricted area on mod.io.
Stay away from that, kids, please, for your own good, genuinely.
Most of my audience is adults, to be honest, because I put it as for adults, because I swear a lot.
Okay, good.
I mean, I'm only 13, but like, I don't want little children learning swear words. Especially if they're then gonna go in my comments and be, "Fuck off, you little twat!" Just like that would be annoying if they just learnt swear words because of me and then used them against me. That would be horrible. Where was I?
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, what's your favourite game? Doesn't have to be VR, it can be anything.
Without a doubt, it's definitely Bone Lab.
Okay. Are you saying that because it's genuine, or are you saying that because you'd like to withtain the job you have?
Genuinely saying it because I turned it into my job because I love it so much. Because it's, in my opinion, endless fun. I think there's just endless things you can do in the game.
I mean, I've heard
It's
a lot
brilliant.
of people say it. It's like the Gary's mod of VR, and I agree with them. I mean, you can literally get Gary's mod tools in there, so...
Yeah.
What would you do for merch, given the fact that your head is a Pikmin?
So, the rules with my avatar aren't actually as like strict as most people think. I definitely could get away with creating just my character as it is into merch, but I think to be safe in the future, I probably will redesign my character a bit, and also I can also do some merch which just doesn't involve my avatar, but it's still my merch. But I'd like to do a plushie, of course. A plushie would be an absolute dream, and then just shirts, anything really. Merch seems really fun.
I feel like if you get a plushie, you need to make it into a mod and make it 10 times more powerful than the Bambeo plushie.
Yeah, just prove a point. That's a good idea.
Did I add this onto the list? I didn't add one of the questions onto the list, so I'm just going to ask it now. Who inspired you?
I'd say the most for this channel would definitely be Bambeo. He's still an inspiration to me, and I've got the pleasure of being friends with him now. So, same with all of the creators, Mini Battle, downloadable content, Nase, and many others. They've all been massive inspirations to me, and I'm literally friends with them all now, which is like the best thing ever, because I never thought these guys would ever know I exist. But
I mean,
yeah.
hey, you declared us friends at the start of this video, and I see you as an inspiration, so we're kind of going down the same
Oh hell
route.
yeah! That's good. That means the world.
Yeah.
I'm happy I can be.
My phone turned off again. I really should have wrote these down on PC as well before making this. I ran out of
It's
time
fine.
though. Where was I? What's your No, sorry. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
Oh, okay. I think my
Links in
favorite
the last
YouTuber has
one.
got to be Dashi. I don't know if you know Dashi.
No, I'm not sure, but I mean, if you want, after this, you can send me his like channel logo, and I can edit his channel logo in on the screen.
Yeah. Put him on screen. Yeah, he's the guy. He goes, "What up? It's Dashi, and welcome back to Super Mario Maker," or something like that.
I think I've heard of him before because I recognize that tone of intro.
Yeah, you've probably definitely seen him because he's gone viral like a lot of times. He's hilarious.
Yeah, I've probably seen him at least once. What's your favorite horror game? AKA,
Oh god.
you can judge this based off which one scares you the least, or which one you've been like, oh fuck, I've just shit myself.
Okay, so I think Subnautica counts as a horror game. That's definitely my favorite, I'd say. And then, in terms of most scariest, the most scared I've probably been is Metro VR, which is like I could not get through that game at all, and I still haven't completed it. That game's terrifying.
What are your opinions on FNAF Help Wanted?
It seems really cool because I am really interested in FNAF. I think it's got a cool story and stuff, but I've played like none of the games because I'm not prepared, especially in VR.
Yeah.
Hell no, I'm not playing that.
I just want to say this. If you ever do play it, beware of Foxy on night 2.
Oh god.
And also in Parts and Service.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play that just based off that.
Because when in the games, it's not so bad. Because your thumbs tend to react quicker than your entire body. So,
Yeah.
but in VR, you have to physically turn around and press the button. When you have 2 to 3 seconds to do so, and bear in mind I haven't got the best hearing. So most of the time I have to have people say things 5 times for me to hear them. That or I'm just not paying attention. But like I hear that pitter pattering of fox feet way too late. So
Yeah.
I just stick to the Parts and Service really. And other stuff. I'm thinking about getting the DLC, maybe.
Best of luck if you do.
Yeah, especially with Dreadbear.
Oh god.
Yeah, actually, I think Dreadbear looks less scary than any of the nightmares.
Yeah, kind of true to be honest.
Which is weird, because you would expect him to be scary, because he's meant to be the scary Freddy, but he's not.
I feel like it tries so hard to be scary that it's not scary anymore.
I know.
That's kind of how it goes.
You want to make a FNAF animatronic scary? Give him razor sharp teeth, not these weird bricks.
Yeah.
Then I got, would you rather date... This is one of the funny questions. I have a few sprinkled in here for humor's sake.
No.
Would you rather date a crablet or the heavy avatar?
I hope my girlfriend's not watching.
Probably not. I'm a small YouTuber.
I guess it would have to be the crablet.
Why is that?
That is I don't know, but that's a horrible choice. Like, what?
I know. That's why I gave it to
Which
you.
one's worse? I don't even know.
I mean, one of them, you're getting it cut off, basically, or you're getting your face mauled, and then the other one, you're just getting the strongest possible back shots ever.
Oh my god, dude.
Just like, well, to be fair, the Heavy is the strongest avatar. He's stronger than Strong, I'm pretty sure, which is funny.
Oh yeah, he's a lot stronger than Strong.
I know that, which questions me, which I question why Strong even exists.
Tall is also faster than fast.
I know. Well, to be fair, I would expect that when you have, because the longer your legs are, obviously, the more distance you can reach with them.
Yeah.
But I just realized the tall walks at the same speed that the fast runs, and that scares me.
Damn. Yeah, the tall's kind of scary. I don't like it when that thing comes running towards me.
Yeah, but I probably a lot of people won't know this. If anyone's even watching this video, to be fair, and is still here, I've seen you play this other VR game in your fan Discord. So, would you rather live in Bone Lab story mode than be in Sandbox for the rest of your life? Or live in Blade and Sorcery Crystal Hunt, then Blade and Sorcery Sandbox mode for the rest of your life?
Definitely Bone Lab. Sorry, Blade and Sorcery.
Yeah, I would say Bone Lab as well, because the way I'm talking for Blade and Sorcery Sandbox, you have to constantly be 1v5ing people, and if you die, you respawn, you do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just more stuff to experiment and mess around with in Bone Lab compared to Blade and Sorcery too.
Yeah, and also then you get to be trans whenever you want in Bone Lab.
Be what?
I mean, think about it, it's just at the pull of your wrist and you're a girl. Trans surgery must be the easiest in the Bone Lab universe. Just put a body log on them.
I don't know if that's how it works, but you might be onto something, I don't know.
Then I got, what is your favourite Bone Lab NPC? Not yours! Wigwam!
Okay. Not Wigwam NPC, okay.
Yeah, Wigwam, don't pick Wigwam.
It might have to be the new Gunford, because Gunford's just so unique.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Gunford, but I don't know. Destructible Dudes is quite good. I know it's just a port of gibbable guys for Ford, and also there is a new NPC that just released, which is like a pack of zombies that are randomized, like with their looks. I haven't been able to test that yet, because it released while I was eating food earlier, and then I immediately came to do this with you. So
actually, yeah, I did just see that on mod.io. There's a few good NPCs. Like there's a Lego Crablet, which I've seen in the past, which I think's really cool.
I use that a lot. Like, well, not as
I like the Lego Crablet.
Not a lot, but like enough to where I probably use him more than the normal Crablet.
Yeah, and there's a small green nullbody called El Goblino too, who came from the Boneworks mods. I love him. He's really funny.
I don't think I've seen him, unfortunately.
And Green Ford, of course. Green Ford is legendary.
Oh yeah, isn't he like? Doesn't he have a chainsaw?
Yeah, he has a chainsaw and he chases you around. He's terrifying.
I downloaded his mod, but I can never have the balls to place him down.
Yeah, I don't blame you. He's not really killable most of the time either.
Yeah, I got a controversial one here for you.
Okay.
Not controversial as in you're going to be cancelled for racism or anything. I mean controversial as in Bone Lab controversial. Okay. Which is better, Bone Lab or Boneworks?
Okay, as it stands, Bone Lab is better. That's just... I think that's a given at this point. It's a lot more replayable, and technically Boneworks is in Bone Lab. Obviously, it's not up to the standard, but I think Boneworks might take the title back when it gets this massive remaster update.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet, but I think Boneworks could take the title back.
speaking of the remaster, you got me on the April Fool's joke one. Like,
That was funny.
because whenever I sense a video is about to end and I can hear someone outroing, I don't stick till the end.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Unless-
Most people don't. They usually click straight off.
Unless I know that they always have good end cards, then I stay. Or unless I just want to hear the Mr. B6000, yeah, you know his name. But
I think that's my outro music.
I click. Yeah, no, it's Mr. Beast. I don't think you're Mr. Beast. I hope you become as good as Mr. Beast someday, but
I'd love to be the Bone Lab Mr. Beast.
unfortunately, the guy who hires pedophiles is more popular than Wigwam.
Oh, maybe I don't want.
What was I gonna say now? Yeah, I've been thinking about this myself ever since I saw your deep dive into Monogon Explained
Yeah.
video. Because you brought up Ultra Immersion and
Uh-huh.
Particle Punch. We're not gonna focus on Particle Punch at all, but what do you think Ultra Immersion would taste like?
I really don't know how taste works in the Bone Lab universe. Like, does stuff even taste? I don't know. It must do, but like, it has to be, I think, some kind of blueberry flavor, just based on, the whole blue design. But
That's what I was thinking, either
don't know.
blueberry or blue raspberry. And also,
yeah, blue raspberry.
whatever it is, it's definitely an energy drink.
Oh yeah, totally.
We're almost to the end of our list. I just realized we're like most of the way through. What
Oh,
is your favorite meme?
favorite meme? That was unexpected. It definitely changes a lot, but right now I do really like the music, which is like, I got a brand new saxophone, and it goes something like this.
Okay, nice.
That's all I have to say.
My favorite meme is definitely not Italian brain rot. That stuff took over my TikTok and YouTube feed, and I've been wanting to kill myself ever since.
Italian brain rot? What does that consist of?
Do you know the guy who goes tung 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 sahur?
Oh, I think there's a Bone Lab avatar of that or something.
Yeah, there's an NPC avatar pack, and you may also know because he's an NPC. Berber Butterpim. You may know him as well because he's an NPC mod.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, but I hate it. It's all over my feed.
God.
It's getting on my nerves, honestly. It was funny at first, and because it's just rambling Italian nonsense. But once you hear rambling Italian nonsense way too many times, it messes with your brain. Seriously.
I can imagine.
Like, I'll be trying to do an assessment or something in school, and I'll just hear tung 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 sahur, either from my brain or from a classmate.
God.
And then it's a matter of whether I chuck myself or them out of the nearest window.
I'm happy I'm not in school anymore. What has happened to me?
I know, trust me. You should be very, very, very extremely happy you're not in school anymore, trust me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would not have Wigwam. Wigwam would be dead, because he would have killed himself.
Or someone would have killed me. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, probably.
Who knows what the TikTok trends are these days? The kill your classmate trend.
Yeah. Just like, oh, I found a random corpse outside my school trend, but you're actually the one putting the corpse there.
Yeah.
And it's Wigwam's corpse. Then I got, what are your opinions on crablets, Mr. Wigwam?
I
Are they scary?
think
Are they cool? from the question you answered earlier, would you like to have sexual relations with them? What are your opinions?
Whoa. Okay. Not answering the third one, but I think I know that a lot of people are really scared of crablets, which is interesting to me because they never really freak me out. I think they've got a really cool design. They have interesting backstory, and I would like to know more about them. And I think overall they're a pretty cool enemy because they change up the enemy variety from just the dudes that just walk towards you, which is nice.
Yeah, because
we need more stuff like the crablets.
Because when they just walk towards you, just like, and then they're gone. While they're walking towards you, they don't even get to attack you most of the time, unless they're like a corrupted null body or something. But a crablet,
yeah,
the crablet's just like, oh hello, eh? Just launches.
I am very sad that they got nerfed in Bone Lab. That they used to be a lot more durable in Boneworks, but like in Bone Lab, they're so much more weaker. So I do kind of, I'm kind of sad about their fall from grace, but they're still pretty good.
I think they should have, the other designs of the Monogon headsets. I think they should have those.
Yes.
They should have those as variants of the crablets, because you'll see you'll see the boxes for the black headsets in Bone Lab, but you won't see that as a actual NPC.
Yeah, there's a lot of different Monogon modeled headsets. It'd be so cool to see like different crablets to be different colors and different headsets. That would be really cool.
And ironically, Boneworks unironically predicted what the MetaQuest 3 would look like. If you look at the display in the gallery that's teaching you about the physics and stuff, if you look in that gallery, there is a headset in there that has the 3 cameras on the front like the Quest 3, and it looks identical to the Quest 3.
Yeah, I know exactly what headset you're on about.
I know.
It's pretty damn cool.
They just kind of predicted the Quest 3, and it's wow. How? In fact.
Yeah.
And I got... Where was I? Yes, you technically have already done this, because I've watched a YouTube video where you did this, but what are your opinion... no, fuck, I'm reading the crablet question again. Would you participate in Squid Games?
Not in real life, in Bone Lab, hell yes. Sign me up for round 2. I know Mini Battle Lop was planning one. I don't know if that's still happening. If it is, Mini Battle, get me in. And I know Fates, I think is going to do a second Lab Games too, so I'm ready for that if that happens.
Yeah, that would be cool. I think you should play the Thanos-esque role if you end up doing another thing where you're in a Squid Games. You should be Thanos.
The Thanos role, okay.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
You're gonna have to push people in red light, green light. Go.
Yeah.
Tag. And I got, what goals do you achieve to aim in the What goals do you aim to achieve in the future? I'm bad at reading.
I've got some in my head. I would love to just continue doing what I'm doing. I'd love to fire up my Nintendo channel again too when the Switch 2 comes out. I'd like to at least hit 100,000 on one of my channels. I don't know if that would ever happen or if that's too unrealistic, but that would be my dream. I'd love to get that many subscribers.
Well, Wigwam, if I ever get to that point in my YouTube career, I will be sure to point everyone in your direction.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
If I ever surpass you, I will definitely point people in your direction.
Thank you.
If I got to that point, you're my inspiration, so I have only you to thank. But
oh hell yeah!
And I got,
Appreciate that.
I got a lot of crablet questions in you. Would you rather fight a crablet or a null body?
In real life, is this in real life?
Yes. And also,
Okay.
What you said about the crablets being more durable in Boneworks, we're going with that. But the Bone Lab null bodies.
Okay, well, I think that's a pretty easy pick because even if a crablet doesn't get you in the head, they literally do it in the game. When they jump at you, sometimes they'll slice you as they go past, and that would hurt in real life. I think null bodies, they're kind of like drunk men which can't even punch. Instead, they just slap you. So in real life, I think I could take on a null body pretty easy. At least compared to a crablet.
Yeah. And also,
So
I mean,
be the null body.
if the crablet starts getting weak, he may go, "Mama, mama," and call over the crablet plus, and then you really got a problem.
Yeah. Oh, then again, in real life, legs actually work, so you can kind of stamp on it, but I don't want to take the risk.
I mean, what I'm asking you here basically is, would you rather fight a drunk person or a Quest 2 with legs?
Yeah, with razor sharp legs.
Yeah. Here are the last 2 questions, Wigwam.
Okay.
So before I ask I just want to say, I'm happy I could have you here.
Yeah, no problem. It's been fun. I like answering random questions.
Yeah, and
Why not?
I thought some random ones up. Then I got, what's the worst way you've killed Ford?
Oh no. Oh, there's too many to think about. There's
2 worse ways I've killed him. Myself.
What are yours?
If you want, while you're thinking, I'll tell you. One of them is backshot. What? Anyways, then I
killed him that way.
No, definitely not. Definitely not wearing the heavy avatar either. No, I'd never do that.
So that's where you got the idea from earlier. Okay.
But what idea are you on about? I don't think. Yeah. No, maybe I didn't. I just wanted to test if it would work, given the fact it's a full physics game, you know, and I have my body is physical in that game, you know.
Just to test, okay.
Just to test. I've never done it ever again since. I just did it once to test if you could kill a Ford that way, and yes, you can.
All right, sure.
You can also kill a crablet that way.
And what's your second way? That you killed Ford.
I spawned in a gibbable Ford. I was trying to handcuff him or something. I was trying to do something for a video. I can't remember, like a YouTube short. But he just obviously activated on me. He went, "What up, son?" I was just like, "You have angered me." So I broke all of his limbs. I'm happy he was still alive after that. I got, something. I can't remember what it was. Welded it to a wall. And then I tied him to it with the constrainer, and I used him as a I used him as a punching bag for a little bit in just the fancy corrupted null body avatar, because it's not that strong, so it didn't hurt him that much.
Yeah.
I also made sure to only hit his lower half to make sure I didn't break his upper body, because I wanted to do something else. So then I untied him, got a bunch of daggers and swords, shoved them inside of him, got a minigun, shot it at him, and when it was just his bottom half left, I spawned in 5 different nukes and set one of them off so all of them would set off at the same time.
All of this because he said, "What up, son?"
Yeah, it's like one of those. It's like one of those YouTube shorts, killing Ford when he says, "What up, son?" But instead, they usually just hit him with a hammer or stab him in the face. I did that times 20. But what's your worst way?
Okay, there's too many because I've strapped him to a vending machine and pushed him off a really tall building. I have put him inside an industrial blender. That was actually part of one of the old videos I did. I tied him up into the shape of a sword while he's alive and beat other Fords with him.
Jesus Christ.
I strapped him to rockets and sent him up into the atmosphere. I crucified him and threw the cross across the entire map while he's on it. I slingshotted him across the entirety of Tuscany. There's just too many.
Fucking hell. Wigwam, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That was the old me, okay? I don't hurt Fords anymore. I'm now anti-hurting Ford.
Sure about that.
I'm a changed man.
Sure about that. Yeah. Sure,
I am
Wigwam,
sure. I'm a Ford pacifist. I'm sorry if there's any Fords watching. I will not hurt you.
Trust me, no Fords want to watch my YouTube channel. They're too traumatized. They've lost too many family members to want to watch my channel.
Oh my god.
Although I also did wipe out the entire race of null bodies in my beating Bone Lab as a Fire Mage skeleton video, so I could also be on the good side of them because of that. By the way, personal opinion on this: should I beat Bone Lab as a Crablet using the dash mod to do the jump?
Yeah, actually, because I know beating it as a Crablet's like basically impossible, so the dash might actually make it possible.
And that's my only weapon, by the way. No guns, no nothing, just that.
Yeah, that could be fun.
So I'll have to
that'd be really cool.
I'll have to like fist fight other Crablets.
Yeah.
While being weak as hell, because I won't be able to dash at them. Oh no, actually I will. I'll just straightforward dash. Also, I feel like
that could have
I just want to put this out there. If you could tell Narse this, since you're friends with him, can you ask him if he could possibly remake his beating Bone Lab with abilities mod, but without invincibility? Because I feel like that's just a bit OP. You know, he's already got abilities.
Oh.
He doesn't need invincibility.
Wow, I didn't know he cheated it.
I know, he's got invincibility in that video. Obviously, you're gonna beat Bone Lab with abilities if you're invincible. You know, I might as well be invincible in my Crablet video and just not say anything and be like, yep, sure, totally.
Yeah.
Beat it like a champ, not a single bit of damage. Whereas,
yeah.
I mean, at least Narse said he was using invincibility, but still, that's kind of cheating.
Yeah. Come on, Narse, I thought you were better than that.
I know, and actually he should remake the ability one now anyways, because the ability core mod exists now, so that would be even better as well.
True, yeah, that'd be really fun to mess around with.
He can finally be strong for once.
And true, yeah.
Given the fact that he's just a weak little skelly boy. Now, say if my channel blows up or something after this video and you're watching, I'm deeply sorry. Now, say you're also one of my points of influence to make these videos, so I'm sorry, Narse. I have to do it for the camera, Narse. I'm sorry. Even though
I'm sure he'll forgive you.
He will. Anyways. The last question, most important one of all. Should the person watching smash that subscribe button?
Yes, they should. Subscribe to Uzi VR, guys. Do it. And me, of course, you know. I guess I am also kind of an option, you know, Wigwam VR. If you're not subscribed, then you know what to do.
This is me applauding the fact that you said to subscribe to my channel. Now I'm thinking about the fact that no one can see I'm clapping, and I'm just thinking about what this can be used as out of context, so I'm actually gonna stop clapping.
Okay. I have no words for that.
So yeah, I'm gonna leave at Wigwam in the title of my video, by the way.
Alright, that's fine.
It's gonna also be a little bit of build up before I post this video. It's gonna be like a sneak peek of the next video. It's gonna be just you there. It's gonna be a picture of me in a Discord call with you.
Alright, sounds good.
First I'm gonna post the one of you commenting under my mod, and then I'm gonna do me and you in a Discord call as like a screenshot.
Alright. Hopefully people will like it.
Okay. Would you like to say anything before I go, Wigwam? And by the way, guys, Wigwam's in my basement. He's gonna be executed after this video is done.
So, okay, still subscribe to Wigwam. That's all I've got to say. Yeah.
Subscribe to Wigwam?
Actually, wait, I was going to say something. I forgot. Please help me, I guess.
Send help! Send help! Yeah, no. Yeah, Wigwam. I guess you're lucky my viewer base isn't Fords, because otherwise you wouldn't be getting any help.
Come on, I'm a changed man.
Yeah, but you also murdered like half their race.
I had to do it for the content.
Not
I'm
only
sorry,
that,
Fords.
not only that, but you got to include the early exit zombies. They're technically Fords as well. How many of them have you killed?
Oh God. Then I've killed trillions.
Exactly. You have wronged the Ford race.
That's yeah.
And
If you
also,
include the zombies, then I'm screwed.
it's kind of wrong to include these, but I'm including crablets as well, because they're sometimes on the face of an early exit zombie in Boneworks.
What? Okay, now you're stretching.
Yeah, no, I know. You know what else I'm
Come on,
stretching?
Fords, I'm not that evil. Huh?
We're gonna leave that. We're gonna just leave that in. I'm not gonna tell you what I said. I'll tell you after.
Alright,
I'm
good.
done.
Whatever it was, I didn't hear.
Yeah, good. It's good that you didn't hear. It's also good I'm not on your fan server right now, otherwise I'd probably be banned for saying that.
Great.
Anyways, play outro and also play something to do with Wigwam. I don't know. Wigwam, say something. Do my outro for me, actually. Just
Okay,
let you
sure.
know, you have to say peace out at the end of it, because that's like my thing.
Alright. So for some reason, I'm doing the outro. This has been the interview with Wigwam VR. That's me. I'm saying this for some reason. Bone Lab is back. Some new people in this video, of course.
You cut out.
Peace out. I cut out. Okay. Peace out and. Oh my! I give up.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms.